Hello, everyone. Welcome to Module 2, Week 1. We're going to have some more reading in Michelle Obama, First Lady by Tanya Savory this week. And we are going to start using the online textbook. So let's get right to it. I want to show you how you do that. You have here the word on college reading and writing. The links to the chapters that you need to read this week are in the tasks from Module 2, Week 1 assignments. So don't be too concerned. You don't have to be looking for this yourself. The word on college reading and writing is in the content area of your Brightspace, and you will see the title textbook under table of contents if you're interested in reading some more. This is not exactly where I want you to be, but the first reading is going to be read effectively. So you'll have a link to reading effectively. Good writing begins with good reading. Every time you read, you're exposed to someone else's ideas and to their way of writing. Their word choice, vocabulary, knowledge base, use of language, and so forth. How do you become a better reader or a better reader? First, read every day and vary the materials you read. A book, a magazine article, an online blog. Try reading things that are a little challenging. In other words, don't just vary the subject matter, vary the difficulty. Second, learn and practice the skills of effective reading, which are explained below in this section. And third, keep reading every day and use good, effective reading skills. Fourth, learn and practice the skill of reading critically. To learn more, see Reading Critically in the Writing About Text section. And that you have a link here to go right there if you would like to read that this time. I'm not asking you to this time. Fifth, keep reading. Yes, every day, putting your skills to work. Practice makes perfect. Sixth, well, you know, reading effectively means reading in a way that helps you understand, evaluate, and reflect on a written text. As you might guess, these skills are very important to college students. No matter what field you're going into, you'll do a lot of reading. The more effectively you read, the easier it'll be, the less time it will take, and the more you'll enjoy the experience. So now I want you to read everything in this section. And when you're done with this section, notice how I just click on context, and then we're going to, you go to create an optimal setting for reading, which is the next chapter. And then after we go through that, we are then going to go to the pre-reading strategies. And then after that, we are going to go to the read efficiently, which is a really important section, and I'm going to read that to you. So what I want you to do is sit down in your ideal setting and at your ideal time if possible, and prepare to read. I know when I had children, I had to wait until I put them to bed. I made 8:30 the bedtime, but usually I didn't get them really sleeping until about 9 o'clock. But then from 9 to 11, I could get my reading done. Do whatever you need to do to minimize distractions during your reading session. This may include putting your smartphone and other technology in another room. Have paper and pencil available to take notes. I cannot stress enough the importance of taking notes. Read carefully, stopping and rereading sections you don't quite understand. Be sure to look up words you're not familiar with. This is important. Most of us are good contextual readers. That is, we can usually figure out what an unfamiliar word means based on the content around it. For example, contextual readers. Notice the semicolon. And what comes after it? That is, we can usually figure out what an unfamiliar word means based on the content around it. So what happened after that semicolon is the term contextual readers was defined for you. Very important reading skill to understand the point of the semicolon. But in your academic college writing, every word is important, and some words carry enough power to change the meaning of a sentence or to launch it into a whole new level of detail. Also, some words have different meanings in the academic setting than in our more casual everyday lives. When you hit a word you don't know, stop. Make a note in the margin or on a piece of paper and look it up. If you find that stopping to look at individual words is too distracting, you can make a list of all the unknown words you run into and then look them all up when you've finished reading. Keep reading until you're done. Don't be distracted. If you begin to feel fidgety, stop, get up, and take a 5-minute break. Then get back to your reading. The more you read, the stronger your habit will grow and the easier reading will be. So here we see this last section. So you'll have 4 sections in the online textbook. Read effectively, create an optimal setting, use pre-reading strategies, and read efficiently. The next textbook lesson that'll be assigned on Thursday will be annotating and taking notes, because week 2, module 2, will be all about annotating articles. So we will have a lot to read this week. We will have Michelle Obama, chapters 5, 6, and 7, a quiz on chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7. You'll notice I only assigned 4 because I wanted you to fully explore the idea of prejudice. Well, now we're going to read on about Michelle Obama's life further and about her story. And so now, of course, it'll be time to start our vocabulary building from Michelle Obama. And also it's time now to delve into the textbook. So have a good week. And I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at Zoom if you decide to come. Please be very communicative. Communicative means tell me what's going on, whether it's verbally in a voicemail, whether it's in a text message to 312-587-6087. Okay, so Mr. Tully's cell number, 312-857-6087. If you haven't already written it down, please do. Okay, it's a very important piece of what you need to know. It's very, very important. So we will have 4 sections that we're going to read from the online textbook. So please do, let's see here. Oh, Tully. So please be sure the word, whoops, let me get this out of here so you can see the title. The Word on College Reading and Writing. It is your textbook. All of the links to these 4 sections of your textbook will be in the assignments. So please be very, very diligent about your work. Make sure you complete all the reading. Keep good notes. Have a notebook. Write down new and unfamiliar words, because that's going to be an important part of becoming that aggressive vocabulary builder that you need to be in order to be an effective reader and writer. Choosing the right word when you're writing cannot be overstressed. And so thank you very much for listening to this week's lesson. And I look forward to seeing you on Zoom and reading your essays and looking at your quiz results. I will be sending group feedback as well at some time in the future. Thanks much, and I'm now going to end the recording, and we will see you on Tuesday at 6 o'clock.